I didn't shout. I didn't plead. I simply looked at her across the kitchen table, the same one where we once shared laughter, and said, "Give me back my ring." Then I added, "Get out." Her face drained of color. She had expected rage, a dramatic scene, some desperate begging. Instead, I offered her the one thing she feared most: silence. She hesitated, trembling, sliding the ring off her finger and placing on the table like a weapon she no longer had the courage to hold. Then she left. No suitcase, no tears, not even a backward glance. Just gone. We had been married 5 years. 5 years of loyalty, of building a life brick by brick. She once called me her safe place. I believed her. I gave her stability when all she had was chaos. She gave me love, or at least the illusion of it. Looking back, the cracks had always been there. Late nights at work, smiles that weren't meant for me, perfume that didn't match the one I bought her. I dismissed them. I told myself, she's tired. She's stressed. She's still mine. Until she confessed, not out of guilt, not out of love, but out of arrogance. She thought I'd understand. She thought I'd accept being discarded like a worn-out coat. After all, her CEO was rich, powerful, untouchable. She was upgrading. That night, as the door clicked shut behind her, I stared at the ring on the table. My silence wasn't surrender, it was strategy. The next morning, I began digging. First, his name, Daniel Graves, a man whose company was praised on every financial news site, a visionary married to his empire. They didn't know about her. I checked bank records, corporate filings, investment reports. Every late-night hour, I traced his world like a hunter, learning his habits, his routines. She thought she had stepped into a fairy tale. She didn't realize that fairy tales have curses, and I was writing hers. 2 weeks later, she moved into his penthouse. I knew because I followed, not too close, never reckless, but close enough to see her walk into the building she had once shown me in a magazine, saying, "Someday." I collected evidence. Photos, dates, locations, even a recording of her call to her sister, gushing about trading small dreams for destiny. Destiny, that word stayed with me. I needed patience. Revenge is not loud. It's methodical. I learned Daniel's company was preparing for a merger, billions at stake, the kind of deal where even a whisper of scandal could sink it. So I fed the right whispers. Not lies. Truth sharpened into a blade. An anonymous package landed on the board of directors' desks. Inside, photos of Daniel with her, dates overlapping board meetings, voice recordings of him promising her the world. Proof of distraction, conflict of interest, reckless behavior. Proof that the visionary CEO had a weakness, and it once wore my ring. The merger collapsed before the papers were signed. And her. She had thought she was walking into a life of diamonds, but when money slips, so does affection. I watched from a distance as Daniel's patience wore thin. The man who once showered her with gifts now ignored her at galas. Her smile faded. The fairy tale palace became a gilded cage. Then came the call I will never forget. A storm raged outside. My phone lit up with her name, the one I had sworn never to answer again. Curiosity One. Her voice trembled, broken. He left me. He says I ruined him. He blames me for everything. I don't know what to do. Please, can we talk? I let silence hang, the same silence I had given her that night at the kitchen table. Then I asked, calm and cold, "Do you still have a ring?" She sobbed. "You told me to give it back." "Good," I said. "Then there's nothing left between us." And I hung up. That was the last time we spoke. I imagine her now, sitting in some small apartment she can barely afford, staring at the life she threw away, waiting for a man who will never return, haunted by the echo of her own confession. And me? I moved on. Not bitter, not broken, just sharper. People ask why I didn't scream, why I didn't fight. Because rage is messy. I don't believe in messy revenge. I believe in precision, patience, in letting someone build their own rope and quietly handing them the noose. When I think of her, I don't think of love. I think of the moment she confessed, her voice trembling, eyes uncertain, knowing even then she was trading destiny for disaster. I think of the ring on the table under the kitchen light, gleaming, not as a symbol of love, but as evidence. Evidence that sometimes the cleanest break is the sharpest cut. She thought she was stepping into destiny. Destiny is cruel. It doesn't reward betrayal. It punishes it. And I was the instrument. No regrets, no second thoughts. Just the satisfaction of knowing she is living the ruin she built for herself, while I, calm, patient, silent, walked away.